been switched on here, and they're off and racing in the third from Belmont Park, where the grey, the Cruel Sea, and also out well with it is First Affair. They settled together from Shintamani going up there running third. Red Army's going to tuck behind them for Smith. Then the roughie Upside Down Bob, and immediately back there last in a small field is At the Ready, and they're just dawdling as they leave the straight, where the Cruel Sea, wanting to hang off the fence, leads the way for Lucy Warwick going over by the 1600. Straightens him up once again. The Cruel Sea extends to lead by almost 2 lengths. First Affair drops the neck, arches it up, running second there, wants to go a little bit faster. The Cruel Sea obliging, now turned on the speed a bit, going over to the back straight. So the Cruel Sea going out by the 1300, quickly put 5 lengths on Shintamani and First Affair. Upside Down Bob is running fourth, and Red Army had got back to second last and is now starting to push up for Smith. Again, Warwick is able to put the brakes on the Cruel Sea, playing a bit of cat and mouse early on, and At the Ready is still last of the 6 as they gallop down the back of the track and near the 1,000 metres mark, where the Cruel Sea, it's the grey son of Blackfriars in control by a length and a half on Shintamani, the former Cowell Cup winner. And then First Affair third over on the outside of Upside Down Bob. The long odds on favourite Red Army cruising back there for Smith, and At the Ready, the second fave, right behind it, last of all as they head to the side of the track. They put the 700 post behind them. The Cruel Sea has been ridden a cagey race in front by Warwick, and she brings them up to the home corner with 650 to go, a length and a half in front of the mare Shintamani. First Affair running third. Here comes Red Army being asked now for his effort. Upside Down Bob dropped out quickly as they approached the home corner, and then came At the Ready. Around the bend they'd straightened up. The Cruel Sea led by 2.5 to 3 First Affair. Smith goes to work on Red Army, who's on the march now, and he's starting to close down the leader, and At the Ready's a further 2 lengths away, but running on. Red Army at the 200 mark had hit the front. At the Ready had gone to second. The Cruel Sea battling, then First Affair, but it's Red Army nearing the 100, a length and a half in front, with At the Ready still coming. It's still Red Army from At the Ready. They split it, and Red Army is a little too good. Red Army a half a length At the Ready, and then 4 lengths the Cruel Sea third home. Fourth is First Affair, a further 6 lengths to Shintamani, who's lost all form, and Upside Down Bob, the rank outsider, had brought up the rear of the field. Number 4, Red Army, Glenn Smith, had to be stoked up to hold off At the Ready. Held it at bay about a half a length at the finish, $1.40, and money back a place. At the Ready, $1.90. There won't be a third for the Cruel Sea. And that's now 6 out of 11 for Red Army. Patronise, and they are very adept here in these type of conditions. The Patronise stock, that's for sure, and out of an old Spice mare. Special Spice for Mrs. J. Hawkins and Adam Commons, trained by Grant and Alana Williams. Glenn Smith, the board beating At the Ready. Another very consistent run by the My Boy Charlie Gelding from She's Ready. Rene Durant, Adam Durant, Jordan Turner combining, and the Cruel Sea by Blackfriars out of Grey Sea for Andrew Ingalls and Eddie Rigg, trained by Justin Warwick and ridden by Lucy Warwick. So it ran $1.30 at the finish. Red Army, $1.30. The runner-up At the Ready, $4.80 SP, and the Cruel Sea, $31. Now, the next event of the day, the running of the Iron Jack Handicap over 1,650, and there are no alterations to race number 4. Let's go to Britt Taylor, who's over in the back straight now, and she's about to catch up with Glenn Smith after getting home on the fave by 3/4 of a length, 4 3/4 second and third. The time, Britt, is 2:09.06, and 37.56 is the sectional.
Thanks, Darren. I am over here with the horse that they call Braxton, Glenn Smith. And Glenn, the last time you partnered up with this horse was his maiden victory over 1,400. He's come a long way since then.
He has, yeah. I rode him his first couple of starts and done a lot of work on him previous, so it's good to get a Saturday result for him.
In those early days, did you always think he was a horse?
Yeah, I trialled him. Look, Billy was meant to trial him, and I ended up trialling him on the day. I said to Alana, geez, he went really well, you know, like he's going to make a horse. And I thought he'd get over ground just because he's so relaxed. He's not this since day dot. And yeah, staying trip's going to be his go.
How did you sum up the tempo today?
Tempo ended up being quite nice, actually, and then Fishy got going down the back and it sort of increased a little bit, and then they backed off again, but he just relaxes beautiful, and he always had him covered.
At the end, when At the Ready was starting to have a bit of a late surge, did you always think that he still had enough in hand?
Oh, he was just probably waiting for him a little bit, but he's probably getting towards the end of his campaign as well. He's had a couple of runs on those real heavy tracks, and he's done a great job this prep. He'll be better again next time.
Your next Mount Man time, what are your expectations?
Oh, he was a really good run first up, and I think he'll be hard to beat.
All right, well, hopefully we're speaking again soon. Congratulations, Smithy.
No worries, ta.
There we go. There is Glenn Smith. Tani Williams, of course, trains this horse along with her parents. She's going to have a quick chat to us. Tani, what did you think of the performance of Red Army today?
Yeah, he went really, really good, like always.
Is he your favourite?
Definitely.
And you named him. What's his stable name?
Brax.
And where's he go to now? Another race or spell?
2 more.
Oh, 2 more races. There you go. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Tani Williams. We'll have a chat to the old man now, Grant. And she told me she's 8 years of age, and she's the one that loves this horse, of course. And Red Army delivers once again.
Yeah, it's good. Small field, tricky race. We did what he had to do.
How good can he be? Obviously, he's getting over a trip now, and he's had a pretty good campaign. How many more runs do you give him this time in?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe one more. You know, that was just I thought that was probably just a win. Looked like he probably goes better with something to chase, so hopefully in a bit better company we'll see him go a bit better than that.
What level do you think he can get to?
Yeah, I don't know, Gareth. Hopefully he's a cup source, but we don't know yet. He's, you know, in all fairness, he's probably not racing in the best company at the moment, so it would have been good to have that other bloke go around today just to see, you know, where he was at. The prosecutor's been racing like a nice one, so it would have been good to get a guide, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
What's wrong with State Prosecutor? Why was he scratched today?
He just had a foot abscess this morning, so...
Is that him for the campaign?
No, I don't think so. Hopefully we can get it out in the next sort of few days, and there's still a couple of these races to come up, so, you know, it'd be nice to get him up for that because he's still got the bonus, so...
Job well done.
Thank you.
There we go. There's Grant Williams and Alana and Tani Williams with, of course, Red Army tasting success. And here he comes back to the winner's circle. Big son of Patronise, Glenn Smith aboard. And away he goes for a really handy victory in the third event. Okay, we'll be back before the fourth race here at Belmont Park. Looking forward to that contest. That's not far away in about 25 minutes' time. That race set down local time at, I'll just look at my book right now, at 2:23. It's over the 1600, 72 plus rated race. And the favourite at the moment in a really competitive affair is, I think, one short for Steve Wolf and Shooter McGrady. Battle Talk also has been in the market and well thought of before the fourth. That's race number 3 done and dusted. Red Army defeats At the Ready the Cruel Sea and First Affair.
Still we won, mate. That's the main thing. Thank you.
Thank you.